Good morning. About 10 minutes before the open on the 25th, a Friday of January 2019, reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose if you are playing this game. Very tricky markets, a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of head fakes, and we try to educate our traders as to what is going on with logical, educated guesses and nothing more. Use risk capital you can afford to lose if you're playing this game. All right, taking a quick look. We've already posted. If the market is not moving, sidelines. If you're trailing in a day like today, you can do reasonably well as long as you are content to suffer the possibility that you could undo an hour of gains in 10 minutes when the big boys decide to take their profits. We had posted early that we thought that this was going to be a squeeze type trade to get into the 60s and to test that 63 and a quarter, close that gap. This is actually a 2-minute chart that I've been following. And last night when I posted in the room, I said 42 to 45 support. I had already posted 34 support at the end of the day, reflecting my belief that today was going to be a try to get back into the shorts pocket. It's been a very good week for the shorts, and this is typically the way they will do it overnight. So 2-minute chart, you can't see a lot here, but you can see ideas in a short time frame. This is like the microscope. And so is a 5 for that matter. But we can see the 5-minute chart has been working. So this is a chart that we want to pay attention to as well. I had suggested earlier around 8 o'clock-ish, let's use 48 as aggressive support. That is still working. If you go to a 10-minute chart, you can see how that is working. And if you go to our base 15-minute chart, we can see how all of this is working together for the upside right now. And basically the holding that there's a flush right here at the end of the day, looks terrible. Everybody's thinking coming this way, but really they knock out a bunch of the aggressive longs and then make longs chase. So target I have is at 64 for sure. We're going to get that before we're done. The question is risk and reward. And I've not ruled out higher targets in the high 60s to even 72. So for now, all I can tell you is the market is still squeezing upside. And I said, be happy if you get a point or two pre-market short side. You know, not looking for 10, not looking for 15-point trade. If you got 1 or 2 points, probably lucky, because that's what a rabid dog day does. Gives you a couple of points and that's it. And here we've got the overnight chart. You can see how risk and reward is coming in time-wise. And we've got a thrust bar, and we held. Another thrust bar, holding. So this is a whack-a-mole pattern, and we obviously broke out the 48s, so that yesterday's high area. So as long as that is intact, that's support. Keeping that idea intact for now. Weeklies, we can see that we have now taken out yesterday's high back here, and we've taken out bypass 53s, squeezing trade. So we've got to move everything up now 1 more box as we've attained this next level, 61.5. So this is now our resistance box, and you can see why I'm saying possibility to get back here into this pink zone. This is a kick save try by the boys. That's why I posted that in the room. earlier, this is a kick save. Boys are trying to squeeze long side and take away the profits from the shorts. All we know is yesterday's 26 is held. Come a long way since then, and we know what the boys are trying to do. There's a gap at 63 and a quarter they're trying to close. And as far as risk and reward, if you've already had a great day, be choosy about your trades. So right here at that 45, I said, as long as this 45 holds, boys are trying upside. And we can see that's the key today. Till that breaks, shorts are trapped. So looking at this, that's the chart that I was looking at last night. We had already pushed up to the 50 target. I said, okay, as long as they can hold this, 45, 42 support. Boys are in control. Duplicate of that one. And we can see how this second level is held, and now we're above that 47 area, and so we're exploring the top box again. Anybody that is bought today, weak hands compared to where we were yesterday, reminder. Going to be opening up. We'll look at a few other charts in a bit. Here's our angels and demons. And there's a squeeze trade, all done in low overnight volume. And we can see how this 48 is held. Tough trade. Anybody that wants to, if you've done nothing today already, just ignore this open. Stay sidelines for a couple of minutes. And if you want to short, and you've got to use the probably 60, let's say use 62 to 65 as the next target zone. So anybody that's long side needs to get paid for sure, closing that gap idea. And anybody thinking short side, you have to understand we don't have any evidence yet of a demon. You're just relying on somebody taking profits and maybe a big boy. So if you scalp short, think 1-2 points and be happy and spread your trades out for sure today. This is a rabid dog day for now, till proven otherwise. Do have more news at 10, I believe. So stops 62 to 65, anybody shorting. And if it doesn't work, take your stop out and go sidelines and don't cry about it. It's a risk you've taken. If you don't like this open, don't play. Huge. Convenient trade is trying to scalp short a couple of points. 62 to 65 resistance. And it's going to be harder than you think. Good luck. This is a rabid dog day alongside. And all I can tell you is we will use discretion today and not think big in either direction because we're so far extended up here. It's hard to think big move right now in the long side direction as well. These are tough opens, believe me. And the problem is most traders will want a real big slammer, and I don't believe you're going to get it. We shall see. Play well.